CMSC office coaching. Then they have provision to enter the master coach in the master in CM application. Once the coach is entered in the CM application, it will be visible in Wise. See, all these applications are integrated: CMM, FMM, Wise, ICMS, and iPass, HRMS. All these MMIS, all these applications are integrated. Coach master we are getting from the CMM application. CMM is the master custodian of the coaching data. Then after the list is this is the holding list, coach holding list. So once you receive a coach, the coach is visible here in this list, and you can do all the operations or all the things that need to be carried out. So next thing is I said tell me whether deficiency is recorded in your workshop or not. Deficiency or damage deficiency report is recorded or not in coaches? Hello? Hello? One of you can say that deficiency is recorded or not?
No, sound is clear. Sound is clear.
Now,
Pardon?
Hemant,
Sound, I'm not asking about sound.
We can hear you.
I'm not asking about my sound.
Yes.
I'm asking whether the deficiency is being recorded there or not in your workshop.
Yes, we do a deficiency survey of incoming rolling stock.
Okay, so I think it's a first step when you receive any coaches, then it's a first step to record the deficiencies and damage and claim the respective amount to the respective division or depot. So there is a functionality in our application, RS deficiency. So by default, base division and base depot are present here. These values are coming from the coaching database master. Uh, I suppose these are 85-90% correct. But in case if you feel that the division and base depot are not correctly visible, then you have option to set appropriate division and depot as per the actual value. You can put date and time and record it by name of the person and load it, and then after click on the add new record. So this window will appear. Three types of materials. One is stock item, second one is non-stock item, and third one is shop manufactured item. So basically in the deficiencies, mostly stock items are recorded, but sometimes non-stock items are also recorded. So I take stock items, and then after I take 3 digits of the PL number. And by default, all the PL containing that particular digits are visible to you. So you can select appropriate PL, or you can search it out from material description here. So by default, all the rates are applicable. These rates and descriptions are the store's rate, current rate, real time rate, and description. You just put the quantity and save it. So all the deficiencies are recorded like this only. So after this, you'll generate a report. Deficiency report coaching. in material report and deficiency report coaching. So you can just from the 10 to date select from the 10 to date. Okay. I think no deficiencies are being recorded in your workshop, so I'll go to some other workshops so that you have a clear-cut glimpse of what kind of report it is. I logged in with the Jagadri workshop NR. So material report, deficiency report, C for coaching. From date to date. So you'll see this list is visible. Division wise, depot wise, so here you can find the sum of rupees. So this is the printable report. You can get the print from here, or you can save it as a PDF. So you can take a print out of this and claim the. So here the PL is not there. This is the deficiency report. What PL are deficient, you don't know from this report. Only rolling stock number and division type, rolling stock type, depot and value is visible here. There is another report, detailed deficiency report for coaching. So here you can put from the 10 to date. So PL also is visible in this report. So it is a long report. So all the PL and PL number and description are visible in this report. It's also printable report. You can get the print of this report. Also, you can save it in PDF and or document format or Excel.
Sorry to interrupt, Prateek, but can you just show a deficiency report for an EMU stock instead of like a normal coaching stock?
Ma'am, if you have a real data, I can enter in front of you, then you can get to know what kind. I don't know, we need to search it out whether the EMUs are being maintained and also whether they are recording deficiency or not. So these, I will search after this presentation, and if any workshop are doing, then I'll take this out and send the PDF form to you. But the format is simple. If you have data, I can just quickly go and record, and then you can check your report. Do you have real data?
No, like if I tell you the number of the stock, will you be able to just show a demo? Do not save it, but you can just show the details how they need to be filled like that.
Yes,
No?
why not? Why not? If you tell which is the coach, see, I just log in with your login credential. Then after. So just help me identify which coach you want to mark deficiencies. See, the process is very simple, and if you and the report, actually the report is visible when the coach turns out from your workshop. The report is only visible when the coach is dispatched from your workshop. That is the check. To avoid multiple claim or change in the claim. Once the coach is dispatched, then there will be no change after that. And before that, you can add, edit, or delete PL number. So, do you have any data, real data?
Select any coach like this 2043B. You can just go ahead with that only.
Okay, right. I just took any PL. I don't know what it is, but
So basically, this is an incoming deficiency report. Like whatever
incoming
the
deficiency report. Yes.
Which is missing these items.
Yes, missing items.
And
Damage
once
items.
I save it here, it will automatically debit this much amount from the concerned division.
No, ma'am. Depot financial system is not linked with this system. You need to generate the report. But we are agree. If they say कि we are agree to share our data to their system, finance system, but they should be ready, likewise us. We are ready to give data, but you as present you need to generate the report and sign it and send it over the normal channel. If they agree to get the data from this, we can integrate with them. We are agreed to share so that the system will talk to each other, and human intervention is not involved in the middle.
Okay.
But I don't know what they are using in the depot division. I don't know what is their system name.
We can also provide one login ID to them where only they can see these report. Like that also.
Yes. Actually, that is the best way, because the ultimate objective is to reduce the paperwork and human intervention involved.
Yeah.
So the ultimate objective is there, but I think I don't know why people are hesitate to share their data. I don't know.
Okay, so basically this is like we get deficiency reports from the depots also. When a rolling stock comes in, they send a deficiency report that all these items are missing in this rolling stock.
Yes. No, that is okay. You want to deficiency report marked by the depots that you wanted.
We also get that, and then when the rolling stock comes in, we do a pre-inspection ourselves.
Okay. That is the area of work for us. We will talk to the coaching depots, CMM application people here in Chris, and although we have talked to this process 2 months back, but there is no significant progress as of now. So this is in our line item. Whether if they are sharing the data, we are ready to show you that these are the items already deficient while coaches are coming to you.
Okay.
So this is the area of item that we need to work on that.
Please go ahead with the presentation.
Okay. So this is the damage deficiency report. Another is the warranty. Any warranty claim is since this is the coaching workshop. So the warranty newly manufactured coaches Some components are 5-year warranty, some components are 7-year warranty. So in a regular PH cycle, a workshop may find some of the components that have some component which is failed, and the warranty needs to be logged to the production unit. आपका आपका होता है वारंटी क्लेम?
Some OEM failure at workshop. Any new EMU coming from ICF?
No, OEM. If you say Raman, if you say OEM, then the stock items comes into the picture.
Yeah.
But we are not talking about the stock items.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the components, assemblies or sub-assemblies, and this is for the newly built coaches, because the regular PH cycle is suppose 3 years, suppose. But some components are warranty is of 4 years, 5 years.
Exactly.
So once they reach the workshop and the components are found fail there in the workshop, so they may have the option to raise the claim. So that production units, because production units ICF, MCF, and RCF are connected with this application.
Yes. So they will send the suppliers to get it done, get it replaced or get it repaired.
Yes. So suppose I'll show the demo. Suppose this is the coach which you want to claim the warranty. So just click on the coach and click on the warranty claim.
In fact, EMU comes from production units, no? Like ICF. They have that major traction motor, engines, so many items are there, which are all coming under long-term warranty. So major failures can be reported through this warranty claim process.
So here warranty, the failed component details you need to put here. So all the list of components, major components are listed here. But if you find any items that are not listed here, then you communicate to us. We can provision it. So serial number, manufacturing date, warranty validity date. By default, your workshop name is coming. Failure date, and the claim. You are raising the claim to whom? ICF, MCF, or RCF. 3 options are there. All these production units are getting the warranty claims from the systems only. So complaint detail you can put here. So this is on the left hand side, the component detail should be entered here, and the person who is entering the detail should enter his detail in the right side. And then after save. So after that, suppose if any coach wrongly being received by the workshops. So this is the use case. You just select a coach, and there is the option change repair type. Here there are few options, because it's a very frequent case in every workshop. So they can select return wrong entry, and they may put some comment in remarks and submit. And after this change, they need to dispatch the coach also, because if they will not dispatch the coach lines in the workshop holdings only. So change the repair type to return, and as well as dispatch the coach. Here, if you dispatch the coach, there is no restriction for a return to enter the return date. So coach will not be visible after dispatch. Another option of this change repair type I will describe. MLR is if you are doing MLR return, I already covered. SR is special repair. Quantum. Suppose you have received your coach in POH, and after examining the coach, you find out that this coach will need to be condemned. So you just select condemn, and this form will open, and you just enter all the details: under frames, fittings, bogie, trolley, buffer, draw gear, brake gear, wheel, axle, and all details should be filled by user. Any additional particular remarks and a reason for condemnation is accident or age complete or underage unserviceable. So choose the appropriate value, and a recommendation authority is CWM. Suppose CWM, or it's a headquarter condemnation authority, then CWE or whatever is the condemnation authority you can put here. And reason recommended for condemnation date, and submit it. So once you enter all these details, this proposal is ready. This condemnation proposal is ready for this coach, WR2043P, and it is now lying with the CWM's login. So once the CWM will log into the system, they can approve, or they may forward the proposal to the zone. Both options are there. So I am logged in with the super user. So all the modules, all the list of functionalities are visible here. But as I told you that module wise processes are there, module wise, and user needs to be linked with the module. So respective modules, respective functionalities are only visible to the user, not all the functionalities. So RS condemnation here is the menu. You can go here and recommended. Then you can, there is no coach. I again log in with some other workshop so that you have idea about how it looks like. RS condemnation recommended. Oh, this is wagon. This is for. See, this is the if you go after preparing the proposal of condemnation, you come RS condemnation and recommended. So all these proposals are listed here. So likewise, CWM logins, this menu is visible, and CWM will select this menu recommended, and there is two buttons here, right hand side, top right hand upper side. One is approve, another is forward to zone. So if the approval authority is lying with the workshops only, then they can approve. Otherwise, they can forward. So rolling stock in completed, change repair type completed. After that,
stage progress also.
pardon?
Stage details is also there. They can.
Yes, stage details. Yes, this is the inter-stage detail. So suppose workshop has some point of monitoring. We need to monitor these many points while the coach under repair. So you can have your set of stages like this, and you can fill the data: plant completion date, actual start, actual completion, so that every day you have the report of the actual position of the coach. And if you say D date is the receiving date, D day is the receiving date, and suppose pocket yard is D+1, stripping is D+4, body is D+5, or suppose in parallel D+4 body and WR lifting, suppose. So all, if you give us the schedule of these stages, then the system will show you if this is the planned. If you just enter the first date here, then system will publish all the date automatically, and you need to just publish actual completion date. So report is also there for
web reports.
PH stage progress. So this kind of report will be generated by the system. This is the wagon, and this is for coaching. So if you have any stage for monitoring, you can monitor your stages.
You can have one set of people, ma'am, to do all these tasks. This and birthing, both 2-3 jobs only, hardly takes 10 minutes, and you get a good report like this. It's downloadable, and it can be exchanged through WhatsApp also.
See, every process has some output. So you just need to focus the output of first. I think I believe that. What is the output of this activity? So if the output is relevant for you, or it is beneficial in some kind, then you can have some. Initially you have to give some data for that. Like these stages are defined by the workshop. So deficiency done, warranty claim done. There is some RDSO warranty claims. I think that is not applicable to you. RDSO warranty claim is applicable to you or not? Have you claimed any component? I don't think so. Okay, this is applicable for you. Bilateral treatment not applicable for you. Again, now assign activity type and work order. Now come to this button. So here you receive a coach for repair type PH, and after that you realize that it will be converted to some other type, or in normal course of action you may have to convert the coach. Then you have to select this option, PH plus conversion. Oh sorry, I am in wagon. Jagadri workshop deals with the coaches and wagon both. So all these data are coming. So this is, suppose this is the coach. You need to convert to some other type. Assign activity type and work order. Click here. PH plus conversion, and all these possible types, coach types are listed here. Just click the relevant type, whatever is relevant to you, and there is a office order number. If you have, you just put it here, and first you check, and after that submit it. By clicking on this check, system in the background system will check ki this number of coach 09145 and this new type EWPCYV1. Database has not any entry. System will not find any entry of this coach number or newly coach type. Then you are permitted to do so. Otherwise, system will halt you, not to permit you. And you just put the office order number and submit it. And birthing is also a option. You just click on birthing. So all these lines of workshops are visible. So you can in the header you can see the really selected coach number type, and now you just suppose you want to place on this line. So just select it. So 15 is the capacity of this line, tank yard line 3, and 6 is already occupied. So these are the detailed lists. So list of the rolling stocks which are lying in the respective lines. Now you just you have to put this particular coach on this line. You just click here and then click on the save placement. Save placement. Once you click on the save placement, the coach is placed on the this particular line. So birthing report is also there. Day birth report, coach. So this kind of report you can have. So these are the lines and capacity occupied and 4 occupied. So what rolling stocks are lying here? You can see. And from which date? From which date it is standing here? You can see. So this is the coach physical position. Coach physically is where is located. You can find from this report. So again, you need to note it down. You need to define these lines. First, the short section, and then lines, then location, and then location description, and then capacity. So there is a template we'll share you after this presentation. You can share data in the respective templates so that we can enable the system for you.
And it's
to
also
start working.
this report is all reports are downloadable, and
All these reports are downloadable. Yes, you can print directly from here, or you can download it from here. So birthing done. Now comes to the material part. This material issue. Well, you need to define your section where the materials are being maintained. Well, material inward and outward, where the ledger is being maintained. So you need to create the shop and sections in the master data here. Storage, we call it as a storage location master. Storage location master are nothing but your shop section name only, and where the material is being maintained. So these are the shop section lists who actually maintains the material. So these are the master list. You can add from here. Storage location. It's a code, some short code description, full name of the shop, and today is the valid from date, and you save it. So likewise, this list will be prepared. So no need to share any data. You just need to put data here. But one thing you need to note it down here is there is no space allowed in this this box. There is no space.
we will help. We just identify those people who will be doing this. One to one, we will help them and activate it.
Yes, you can use underscore or some, but you will not enter any space here.
Madam can tell us who is doing this material thing, shop material consignee, and or somebody from IT cell. You can just give their contact. We'll be in touch with them and get it done.
This menu is specifically designed for the super user who actually enters the master
Yeah.
data into the system.
Hemant
So
is
it is not visible to each and everyone
yeah, only for the EDP
user
users.
of the workshops.
EDP users is applicable. They can view, na?
EDP or IT center
IT center.
user, usually we give the users to the EDP center IT cell users.
Yeah.
So you need to just first define your shop and section for material point of view. After that there is another thing, uh, storage location master,
Consignee master.
consignee master. Acha, okay. I think acha, okay. I think Mahalakshmi, I don't know whether the consignees are here or not.
They might be
Uh,
drawing material from MMIS, na, or UDM.
yes.
So
So
we'll get the
this
details
is
from them.
this needs to be maintained. Here again comes to the holding page, rolling stock holding page. And there is some option for material issue. So as you have seen that we have recorded that deficiencies on the rolling stock. Now the same here. The process is similar. Just a date and time, load, and see these are the material already recorded by Jagadri workshop for this coach. So here you have option to enter material one by one. Here stock item, non-stock item, and stock manufacturer item, and just put 3-digit PL number, description, rate, unit of measurement will already there. Just put the quantities and remarks if any, and save it. So the line is visible here. If you want to change any record, you just select it here and delete it. Suppose some wrong entries happens in the system, so you just delete. So editing and deleting options are not I can say everywhere, but most of the places it is there. But there is a some limitation. Suppose you dispatch the coach, and after that you want to change something, then it is very hard for us to change data, because the system is once you receive a coach, uh, depot people notified कि you have taken the coach inside your workshops. So the dates are already visible to them, and repair type is already visible to them. Once you dispatch the coach, after repair, the dates and all the relevant details are already, system will talk to each other. This system, Y system, will share data to the CMM application, and CMM application will share the same data to the ICMS system. So all the coaching related applications are updated. So after dispatch, there is a little possibility of change. So once you dispatch, uh, be careful.
So they can see the report, whether the materials uploaded is right, or I mean they are. I mean there is any shortage, or they have to load
Yes,
further.
if the coach is in your workshop, you have all the options to delete it. Suppose this is a wrong material you have added. You just delete it from here, delete it, and add the appropriate one. So this process is for entering one by one. Suppose there are various materials, various kind of materials which are posted in bulk. So and there are also some must-in items. So you need to prepare the list of must-in item first. If you tell the system these are the your must-in item, so system will here it is not maintained. Otherwise, the must-in items are will be listed here, and just you select all from here and issue. So all the must-in items are already will be posted to the rolling stock. Or if you need to change any quantity, you can change in the quantity column at the runtime. So this is the another area of work for the workshop. You must in master if you don't want to enter material one by one. So there is a option for posting material in bulk. So just populate a list of must in items. And for to Antixar is not applicable to you, so you just dispatch your coach. After all the repairs, you dispatch the coach. Rolling stock dispatch. So this action. This action should be very cautiously taken, because after this kind of entries, very little changes are allowed. So Raman, do you have any inspection or login?
I'll do that.
You will demonstrate or I will demonstrate?
I'll demonstrate. I'll do that.
There is also a functionality of wheel condemnation. So the wheel condemned inside the workshops, you just click here, entry, and wheel condemn wheel. Click on that and fill the respective entries and save it. So this wheel condemnation part is being monitored by RWF Bangalore. So all the workshops are getting data, entering data, and RWF Bangalore is monitoring the system. Raman, just quickly, I just show some reports.
Okay.
See, this is the Jagadri report, detailed deficiency report. I already shared. This is the detailed deficiency report of Jagadri workshop. From Wise application. And this is the material consumption, because material consumption is the very crucial part that workshop does. So material consumption golden rock का इसको see the rolling stock, this kind of reports, once you enter the data, this kind of reports is visible to you. So rolling stock detail is coming on the header. Rolling stock number, type and owner, repair type QH, in date, out date. Out date is blank. It means the coach is lying in your workshop. Workshop is GOCW and report type is intermediate. Intermediate means this report is not final report. Daily the workshop is posting material. So this is not a final report. So once the coach is out, once you dispatch the coach, then the report type will be final report. And this is the final report, and thereafter their system will not allow any change. So section wise, if you see section wise, shop section wise detail, and they had not entered any data except some digit of the PL number. All the description and quantity, obviously quantity, all the rates are already linked with the MMIS application. So this is the report. Oh, okay.
Connect to the battery. Connect to the power.
Yes, this is the total cost on a particular coach. So the idea is, मतलब idea इस application का अभी ये है कि मतलब जो भी POH में whatever repair you have done in particular visit of coach. So suppose 25 span period of life cycle of a coach, all the histories are visible to everyone. Because coach are, suppose you maintain a coach this year, this same coach will be maintained some other workshops next year. So all the POH, IOH histories are available. All the assemblies lists are visible to you. All the material posted on particular visit are visible to you. So the idea is this only.
Pratik ji, आपका battery is draining down.
Yes.
Okay, so you can get put to the charger.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'll start.
Okay, just similar report is for Lalagoda workshop, and they are doing from 2020. You see the date here. They are doing from 6-8 months back.
So similar material cost can be arrived for the Mahalakshmi workshop if they start doing a material issue on the EMU. Be very helpful because the cost of the EMU can be made available because labor cost will also be available through iPass.
Now, Raman, I stopped presenting myself. Hai now you present yourself and
Yes.
demonstrate what inspection will do and shop people what they will do.
Yeah, assembly also. I'll show.
In the meanwhile, if you have any question, you can ask.
Yeah, so I will just take a break now in asking questions. Whatever which Pratik ji has now shown with regard to the rolling stock holding and the activities that within that rolling stock, what we saw is majorly is that berthing, stage progress, material consumption, for which can we get some date, ma'am, so that we can help you out and start the activities. For these three activities, we'll have to start by at least by next week, mid of next week, probably 15th.
Okay, before I do that, I have a query. Like we are already making entries for material use on UDM. What is the purpose of duplicating that labor on
Ma'am,
wise?
Ma'am, I will take Raman. I will take this
yeah,
question.
yeah, okay.
I'll take this question, ma'am. UDM अभी आपके यहाँ आया हुआ है. अभी 6 months back वो उसमें एंट्री शुरू हुई है. So UDM is whether UDM is able to record the material on rolling stock. The answer is no. Whether the UDM is able to record the material on assemblies, sub-assemblies, the answer is no. So why? मतलब they have their own system which has some limitation because they don't have rolling stock. They don't have a list of assemblies, sub-assemblies. So they have their limitation and they have their scope of work.
That
So
is fine,
you-
but if you can integrate it in such a way that you can get the material consumption from UDM and the output
Ma'am,
is already
material-
available here.
Ma'am, material consumption is the workshop part, not for the. They don't have list of rolling stock, so how they can consume the material? How, because consumption is the workshop scenario, workshop scope. You will actually know the which material is being consumed where. The
हाँ, so
workshop
we do that entry ना मतलब we have our consignee codes.
where?
I am telling you, we have our consignee codes. That consignee issues the material to the end user. So if he is issuing it to the end user, that means it is being used on a rolling stock. And how many rolling stock are being turned out per month? You can मतलब divide the material cost by the number of rolling stock turned out, and you get your cost of material per rolling stock. Because
Ma'am,
this is like a duality of labor on our part.
no. I can fully understand that because this will not user will need to enter is entries on single system. That is the whole objective. No need to enter entries on the dual system. But the underlying processes are whatever the underlying processes are, we need to understand, ma'am. इसमें मैम ऐसा है कि यूडीएम में कंजम्पशन का पार्ट नहीं है. कंजम्पशन का पार्ट आपने बताया ना अभी आपने कि दे इशू ए मटेरियल टू ए पर्सन. सो पर्सन का क्या है मैम? मैं प्रतीक पांडे को इशू किया है मटेरियल. प्रतीक पांडे रोलिंग स्टॉक पे लगाएंगे या शॉप में ले जाएंगे या घर ले जाएंगे? वर्कशॉप नीड नॉट टू कंसर्न अबाउट द मटेरियल issued on a person, but workshop is concerned about the material posted on a particular rolling stock. That they will not do. You need to start the entries here, ma'am, here, and then tell the UDM कि I am 100% consuming the material in Wise. Now you get the material from the Wise. This is the process. This is the process, and we are ready to share data with the UDM. We already initiated some letters to UDM because consumption part is our part, because rolling stock is our entries, our entities. So they don't know rolling stock, they don't know assemblies, so they will not able to enter consume the material. They only consume, and they consume like that open text field. It's an open text field. XYZ, whether the user is entering XYZ or the actual username is being entered, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
No validation is built there.
No validation is there. No validation is there. So consumption part we are talking here in this also. The consumption part we are doing. We will do this, and once you are 100%, all your shops are 100% consumption through Wise. You can just share a letter to us as well as UDM. I am 100% posted this material on the Wise. Now system will talk. System will talk. Now you.
So this issue needs to be sorted out at your level, na? As end users, we don't have the resources of manpower to.
Absolutely. But you need
to make entries, the same entries on two platforms. And they do nothing for us, because right now you are asking us to implement Wise, but as such Wise is not doing anything for us.
Pratik ji, I'll answer these questions. 1 minute.
नहीं, रमन, एक मिनट और है. I know UDM was inaugurated by some of the members in the railway board in 6-8 months back. I know that, and there is a hard push from the railway board. But now, ma'am, you will see 2-3 in the coming days few letters from the Wise end, because we have developed 90%, 85% but significant portion of the software already made available, and some of the workshops are doing entries more than 90%. Yes, and board has now recently asked us to get the workshop wise data. So yesterday we just shared all the lists. Yesterday we had shared all the lists to the railway board. Now they will push, because ultimately we need to finish all this application development as well as implementation in this coming 6-8 more months. And after this project will come to the O&M phase.
Still in the developmental stage, this Wise. So as an end user, my concern is that I should not have to make entries on multiple platforms. Since these are all IT based platforms, they should be integrated in themselves so that it becomes easier for the end user, because ultimately it should benefit me in some way.
Ma'am, I'll tell you a case where the one workshop, Perambur workshop, has told right on front of the CWM that they like this application for using the material issue, that is consumption, that it helps them to get the actual material and what material has been consumed to that workshop, to that rolling stock. Exact report we can draw upon, and more importantly, it is a shop inventory. It is not a store inventory now. It is in the domain of the shop floor. It is domain of the custody stores, which will be in the custody of the SSC, shop SSC. Who knows where what material should be I mean consumed in that coach, and what is the quantity, all this detail he only have, the store guy doesn't have. And more importantly, whatever development has happened in the UDM is all with the assumption of the store people. This is the actual requirement of the mechanical people who have given, mechanical and electrical people who have given this requirement. Based on that, we have designed this. In fact, this is entirely done by Pratik ji only, even the integration of that. So he will take care tomorrow. This UDM, if they have to do as a dual entry, let them do it in wise, and tomorrow this data will flow into UDM later stage. But it is always wise to be and prudent to be to see this one particular part where the material consumed is happened in the Y system. Why? Because you get the exact material cost, and the coach is lying on the shop floor for POH, and the activity is happening also parallelly in the material consumption is an ongoing process. It's a real time. It is a real time entry. Unlike UDM, even the coach has gone out or even has not come inside for POH, you can make an entry, and there is no validation inside that. It makes sense that if you have this feature in device, you should really think about it, and you should start using it, and if you really feel the benefit, you should continue to use this only. And many workshop like GOC, Paramore Loco, Paramore Carriage, and Jagadri also, I think they are all using. You are seeing the entries they are making now. Lalagoda workshop, so many workshop has started it. And UDM, of course, we know both are from the Chris end, and somebody has raised this question in the chat, who has developed UDM? Yes, Chris has only developed it, but ultimately the user has to choose.
No, Raman, Chris store department has developed this application. Obviously it's a Chris application, but the department is store department developed this application UDM, है ना? तो मैम हम लोग जो बता रहे थे आपको कि अल्टीमेट ऑब्जेक्टिव जो इसका है, हर विजिट रिकॉर्ड होनी है, हर मटेरियल रिकॉर्ड होना है, और जो भी इसकी लाइफ होती है कोच की, वो पूरी की पूरी आप देयर इज वन ऑप्शन इन दिस रिपोर्ट Raman, you show the report and menu page history,
Okay.
then you can put any coach here, and you have the entire history of the coach, so in which material also lies. वो यूडीएम नहीं कर पाएगा, वो कभी नहीं कर पाएगा. आपको तो मटेरियल चाहिए ना, किस कोच पे क्या विजिट में क्या मटेरियल लगा, किन बंदों ने काम किया, क्या काम किया. That is more important.
Even after 10 years, you want to know what material has been consumed, what is the value of that coach that day you wanted, you can get it.
अगर यूडीएम दे देता है तो मैं अभी ड्रॉप कर लेता हूँ, अपनी बात को ड्रॉप कर लेता हूँ, बिकॉज यूडीएम कभी नहीं दे पाएगा आपको, और आपको हमेशा वही चाहिए. यूडीएम कभी नहीं दे पाएगा, आपको वही चाहिए हमेशा. So why not you start your own system? And ask UDM to get the data. We are ready to share your data. You just say we are 100% on this consumption part. We are done 100%, and just say कि now both systems are good system. Now UDM will take data from the vice. Nobody will deny this. And we are ready. If you ask, we can give it in writing. We will share data to UDM.
Ma'am, even now CWMs are considering this. Almost all the CWMs are now allowing to choose whatever the user wanted. It is user friendly thing that we have to see, and how best it can be useful to your organization. I mean, we are seeing that way only. We have no this thing for that, because it's a shop area material consumption. Simple as that. Only SSC, the concern is shop SSC knows what is getting consumed.
Raman, one more question is there. Which is better system, UDM or Vice?
Oh my God!
we can't help or answer this question, because there are boundaries. There are boundaries of each systems. So consumption part, only consumption part. UDM अगर आपको रिपोर्ट दे दे तो आप बता दीजिए, मैं हटा लूंगा मेनूज अपने यहाँ से. अगर आपको रिपोर्ट आपको मिल जाती है कि पिछली विजिट में इस पोस्ट में क्या लगा था, या लास्ट फिफ्थ विजिट जब हुई थी इस कोर्स में क्या लगा था, अगर आपको एक क्वेश्चन यूडीएम दे देता है तो मैं हटा देता हूँ अपना मेनू यहाँ से, बिकॉज वो कभी इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं कर पाएंगे, और मुझे पता है कि आपको ये चाहिए.
We now give to your decision whether you choose this or you want to choose UDM, but we will certainly not. We will not say you don't use UDM, but we will not say we will not insist that you use wise for this, but we will only say be prudent and wise. How best these results are, choose wisely. Okay, we'll continue with the other demonstration. Pratik ji.
Okay, I stopped sharing, so you can continue with the rest of the part.
Thanks. Pratik ji, thank you very much. I'm sorry that we had an interruption. My wireless, my power went off. I couldn't connect myself. Sorry for the presentation. I just continue with that later if we have some time. So meanwhile, we just see this Mahalakshmi workshop. I think, ma'am, they would have shown you this current position also.
Yes, yes, this is true.
Sorry. So quickly, I'll just will show. We request you, some of this process can be started immediately, like I was talking now, birthing and material, of course you can you can take, because we can help you on getting done so fast and so quick. Last week only Jamalpur workshop has started. They are using it very wisely, and we have activated also, and they are finding very helpful. And stage progress is one thing, you can do it. Then you can start these other activities like warranty and all that. Wherever you are stuck, please don't stay there. You please inform us. We will come and help you. We will reach you by any mode, by phone, by WhatsApp, or by online also. We can just come and tell us and how you can move further. So here you can see, this is I logged into Paramore Carriage Works. Here you can see here some of the list. It is called task list. In your parlance, it will be called IR sheet, or it will be called as computation sheet. Do you have any computation sheet or IR sheets with you? Inspection, anybody in SSC inspection? Planning, SSC planning? Hello? Can somebody answer this, please? Is there any IR sheet or inspection sheets, inspection report sheets, or computation sheets? Pratik ji, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Maybe they are known to some other term.
Okay, right.
Because some of shops are saying gradation form, some are completion sheet, some are telling IR sheet. The basic idea of this sheet is to record the operation on a coach.
So there will be a task list. We call it as task list. Underneath there will be some activities. So what are the activities you are doing? It can be captured. So this is a master. Master data, task list master. If you go, this is the list of master, and you can see this master has been already created. This is only one time activity, and the rest of the time you don't have to leave, it will be in the system forever. So underneath there you can see, if you click this tool, you can just click, you can find some operation inside it. So you can see these operations here. These are the operation, and for this is the header item. The header item, you can see the task list ID is created. The task list type is rolling stock, and sometimes it can be assembly also, task list type. And they have task list name, they have some number and some character strings, effective date, and task list description, which is they have some document number which they have given, approved by PE, and to which shop it belongs to. So each task list will have shop wise task list can be generated, so that those task lists can be exchanged to SSCs, to the respective SSCs by the inspector when they create the order. So what they do is, this is the header, beneath that they create these operations. So you can see here how this task list is created. Now you can go here on the right side, there is a button, create new task list. Just click that, Then you can make some entry like this, one by one. Task list name, title, rolling stock category, the effective date should be the date of when the computation sheets had come into force. If they know the date, okay, or if they don't know the date, they can put some April 1st 2021 like that.
Or
And yeah,
or the day when they start.
when they start, or the date can be the day they propose to start. So here you can see it is up, these are revision level also. In case if you wanted to add multiple revision, you can add. So initially it will be 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, you can increase it. Approved by PE, WM, Deputy CEE, and you have shop, to which shop this task list should be. So there are some list of shops. So which shop is appropriate, you can just put that, save it. Once it is saved, it will be a header item like this. For this header item, you can create operations insights. So in case if you have done something wrong and you wanted to be replaced, you can delete it, or you wanted to edit it, you can edit it also. So editing is available, and you can, beneath that is an operation. So we will see how the operation is also created. So you can see some 3 operations are there. So there is a button here, right, add new record, click that. So you can create, you can enter the operation description long. Here they have given like handbrake, jam attention, like that they can give. And unit of measurement, what kind of unit it will be, numbers or kgs, square feet, meter, per bogie, per coach, each, liters, per, all these are there. Whichever is appropriate, you can just choose it. The planning team, the planning will know which is the correct unit. And the allowed time, the operation times will be maintained by default, it will be maintenance only. Allowed time, it will be entered in minutes, and like if you, it will be shown in hours, but you can give in minutes. See, for 30 minutes you will choose, you will get half an hour like this, or if you put 90 minutes, it will become 1.5 hours. Like it will be calculated, it will be converted into hours. Quantity here will be default, will be 1 only. Then save it. Once you save it, each line item like this will appear. So here it will be the 4th operation. Like that it will keep on building these operations. So you can see here they have created number of task lists. This is only one time activity. You can just see the list of operation appearing also. So you can see here allow time also, 12 minutes is there.
This is a inspection workshop.
This is yeah, Mahalakshmi. Just ask.
Incentive workshop.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
It's an incentive workshop. Yeah.
Hmm.
So you, somebody can say you have some operations like this, na? Tasks, operations, activities. Quite similar to this. Okay, right. Thank you. So this is the kind of thing. This is one-time activity. You can digitize it, and it will be available in the system forever. And this task list is used by the inspector to create the order. I'll just show you how they create the order. Now I'm just logging out of VDPC center, who has got all the menus here. Especially has got authorization for all the master data. So task list can be created by the EDP center or SSC planning, or whoever is authorized to do that. Now I'll quickly log in to the user ID of inspector. See, here I have logged in as the inspector user ID. Now you can see this many menus are available for him. Dashboard is there, RS process is there, material reports, material inspection shop orders. So what he does is he goes to the RS process and RS holding in. So he sees a list of coaches here. So he identified, he had already gone to the coach and investigated, done an inspection, that he had taken note of what are the work has to be done. So based on that, for those coach, he will create orders. For this case, it's a coach, SCN coach. So what he does is he just clicks this coach, then goes to inspection button, clicks that. Now you can see this task list, select tasks is appearing for this coach type. Notification number is already generated, and for this select task there is a button here, there is a combo box here. You can see here, if you click that, you can see the task list appearing. This task list is appearing from that master, the EDP login we have seen, that master where they have made entry. For that task list, the header of that task list is coming. So he just can click any one of them and he can see the list of operations, and to which he can create an order. So he chooses the operation that is required to be done in that wagon, for which the quantity issues the quantity, like it changes the quantity here. So you can see the quantity is changed here, and he clicks this order, create order. Once he clicks this order, and one order is created having this operations inside, 1 2 3 4 operations inside, for which an order will be created. Or else you can even choose select all and change the quantity for that, whichever, then create order. So I'll just show you how the order is being created. Now he goes to this inspection shop order, view order. Now we can see the list of orders. Lot of orders have been generated. Many orders have been generated. So here you can just quickly click this and see what are in it. Before that, I'll just show you, these are the data which is coming from the task list. I'll just click this order number, which has an hyperlink. Once it is clicked, a new tab is opened where it is shown. This order is shown here, where the operations inside is given, and he has the advantage, he has an edit feature to increase the quantity. He only has the authority to increase the quantity. SSC will not have the authority, and he issues this to shop. So corresponding SSC for this wagon shop will open it and finds these many operations has been sent to him, and he confirms that order. He confirms this operations, and through which the man hours allowed time is, he gets the man hours. This can be printed also. This as an IR sheet can be printed, downloaded. Can be kept in the folder of the computer for later reference. Also, he can append operations. I mean, these are the operations that he has chosen, but over and above, he can include the operations which is in the master and append it. Change the quantity, append it, whichever is required. Then issues to shop. So this is the activity of the inspector. You can see here how many operations, how many orders he has created. Likewise, you can also start using this functionality. It will be great help. I'll show you the report and all. Now he is logging out. Now the SSC is logging inside the application. So SSC goes and see, when he logs into system, he goes here, shop activity, he can view orders, So same thing will be available here. He goes and select the order number. Before that he can see the status also. So we can just see there are two status here, pre-inspected and started. So he just can select. What do you mean by pre-inspected and started? We have seen that the order, the SSC, you have to start the order. That I will show you. Pre-inspected, for which this is the order. He clicks that, and he has to start this work order. He just click that and choose which date he is getting this job, for which date he is getting started. So submit, then this status will change to started. So I'm just going back here to started order, so that I can show you some of the features there, and click that order. Now you can see there are 3 operations in it. So you can see this same thing here. If you start work order, is already in the start mode. Now he also can print this IR sheets, download it, and before completion he can also complete this work order. Once it is completed, it will go from the system, and he can also assign the gang. You can see for first 2 operation I need to assign to one person, one gang. He can assign it, allocate gang. So you can see here, you can choose which section and to which gang. So whichever section or whichever gang you can choose. The gang leader name can be typed here. It's a free text. Submit it. Once it is done, these 2 operations will be grayed out. The further assigning of gang will not be allowed. The third will be there. He can assign it to the gang, to any gang, respective gang, whichever he can do. So this is how they confirm the order. You can see here the operation can be confirming. Let me see, any data is there. Okay. So they already exhausted. They have already confirmed all the orders. So if the order is there, then it will be appearing as line item here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. They can just set the completion date. When this button is pressed, this completion date. So any date can be chosen from previous date. So normally people, for incentive purpose, they just put between 16 and 15 date. So backward also they can confirm. Thank you. So next is JC wise total time. There is a report here. So you can see for this particular work center, this particular shop, you can see the shop and section, the shop and description is there. The section is also there, for which what gang and what hours they have gained. Like gang wise hours is available here. You can also find RS number wise also. Like you can pull this. It's a pivot report. So this is the asset number. Asset number means this is a rolling stock number. This is a shop flow. and this section for which the gang and what hours it has consumed, what's the allowed time. So from date to date can be whichever date you wanted, you can always. So normally it will be 16 to 15. So that date wise how much has been consumed by this shop. 10,670 hours. These are all in hours. So they can also take a report. Maybe I'll show you. This report is so you can get a downloadable report here where shop wise, section wise, gang wise hours is also downloadable. And at the time of submitting the card, you can planning section can check this allowed time and deploy the manpower accordingly. So this will be of a great help, and this is what the inspection process is. Let me show some reports based on this. So you have this web reports. You can just find out man hours booked on RS turned out, man hours booked on RS in holding. So there is when the coach is inside, what is the man hours which has been consumed, and what is consumed after the man hours the coach has outturned. So both way you can just check. I just show you. So you can see here. Rolling stock number wise you can see here which are the shops like paint shop, carriage body shop, train lighting shop, carriage fitting, bogie lift, heavy corrosion shop, coach repair, carpentry. These shops are all consumed this many hours, total 515 hours. So particularly you can see each shop wise, you can just have a look. So you can get a drill down of that report also. You just click that hours, you can see what are the orders they have created, and even inside the order you can see the operations they have done. So you can see you see the order number, arrival date, document number. These are all from the task list, which type of coach they have used it, and for that what operations they have done it. For operation number, description, shop, allowed time, quantity, task is there. You can see the work order number as well, and you can see the hours consumed also, which this coach, this shop, this many hours they have consumed it. This is for RS in holding. This RS turned out also is just shown. So this is a coach turned out. This is for the coach turned out how much man hours have been consumed. So you can see for each coach wise GS. So we can just click here anything. This dark red and light red is nothing but a heat map. The light one shows that the lowest level of figures. The dark shows that higher figure numbers. Just click that. So similarly you can see for this order number, when is the arrival date, or what is the document number, there is a task list number in that case, and what coach it has got, which coach, what is the type of that coach, who is the owner, which shop, and how much hours they have consumed. Like that you can check. If you click this, they'll show the list of operations that has consumed, that has been confirmed. So this is a pivot report. Just you can see this is you can play around with this, you can put the rolling stock number here, and even you want column wise work center description, you can just put the shop wise if you wanted. You can see the shop wise it has got column wise it is coming now. Now you wanted to add operation number, operation ID, and time required, person required, total work, whichever you require, gang details, anything you wanted, you can just pull it and find it out. Or I wanted for one asset number, one coach, I wanted to know that how much I have consumed. Just click that, you will find out for one coach. This is a coach. So what are the work center it has gone through, and for what are the sections, and what gangs, what hours they have spent for that gang. Everything is available. You can filter it. So there are multiple options for the reports, and you can get the period to which period also. So should I go with assembly? We have an assembly, we require another half an hour. Is it okay, or we should have another session? Hello, ma'am?
I think you can wind up for now.
Okay.
We'll have another training session if required with the PCO people only. Okay, because right now we have a lot many other supervisors, and they may not be particularly interested in this.
You have assembly,
now
na?
you can wind up.
Assembly is there, na, for you? Assembly means bogie, wheel set, DV, roller bearing. We can activate that also. Functionality very useful for your workshop.
And production planning.
And production planning is also there. Production planning is there. ISO inter-shop orders can be recorded there. How was the training? Can we get how was the application looks like, and can we get some dates also? Like how can you help you to activate it, ma'am? How can we support it?
I'll get someone from PCO to get in touch with you regarding how we will go about the implementation of this module. Okay. All of the functionalities cannot be started at once. We will need some time.
Yes, ma'am. Before that,
I'll just also to acclimatize to this module, and to plan how the manpower will be managed to make entries here.
Yes.
So we will be in touch with you regarding its implementation.
Ma'am, before that, any implementation start, we require some data from your end. So I'm just sharing a screen here. So we require the work center list. So work center is nothing but your shop and sections. What is a shop, and what is this, beneath that shop? What is how many sections are there? So we require those details. Like IPAS bill unit is the code for that work center. So you can see here this. Can you see the screen? Na? So this work center is there. You can see it's nothing but a shop, for which the description of the shop is there. Beneath that is you have the sections, and sections also have the description. I mean, this is for beginner workshop. Likewise, for your workshop, like Mahalakshmi workshop, will have similar um, pattern, I think. So you can give this. I'll share this template to you. So respective person can give us those detail with, because once this is done, then we can map the task list. And for birthing, we have this template. Similarly, we can give the we will share this template to you, so that the capacity of that shop can be shared to us like this pattern, and can be activated, so that you get a good report where that particular coaches are lying, in which spot, and how many days it is lying, and you can take decision based on that. Likewise for stage also. So for these three, I'll just share the template with you, and you can just ask the concerned person to contact us. Probably tomorrow morning also, we will be able to start the work immediately. We are looking forward for the implementation, speedy implementation, and to help you digitize the entire workshop for voice.
The best thing is to go by process, not
Yeah,
as a big bank.
correct.
Process by process, they can start.
Yes. So a step-by-step approach we will go, where you have to give some data to us, so that it can be done in a pattern. I mean, every day 10-15 minutes the SSC has to put an effort initially, 10-20 minutes maximum. Then slowly everything will be moved to digital form. So this is a web-based application. It can be worked anywhere, from home, from office, anywhere. So that will be a great invincible, because we have got feedback from most of the workshop. The incentive for this during this pandemic was a nightmare for them. Luckily, this voice was helping them very nicely to get the incentive done on time, because they were all recording during the pandemic time at home and all that, and they were able to get digitally all the records. So you will be benefited immensely, and please tell us how to move forward. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a one more one-to-one meeting. Maybe I'll call you. Pratik ji will also call you, and assign some few people. You can just nominate some few people who will be coordinating with us for the data. Thank you very much.
Workshop may ask if
Yeah.
they want
Is there any questions? Please, you can ask some questions. 5 minutes. I think it's already late. Sorry for that. Another 5 more minutes, we'll wind up. Is there any questions people may ask? SSCs? No questions. SSC estimate is there. Can you ask, sir?
I think we will when the next session we'll plan the next session, one-to-one for the assembly and for the rolling stock module.
Yeah, correct.
Specific for the specific people, production
Yeah,
for
yeah.
production people, PCO people,
Yeah, we will
then
have
we can
that. Yeah,
then we will have drill down session.
exactly.
Thank you, Mr. Raman and Mr. Pratik. Our PCO team will be in touch with you regarding the implementation of this module.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you for the
Ma'am,
training.
one more request from your end. SSC planning or SSC inspection or SSC rate fixing, whoever it is, who is doing this IR sheet, may please contact us. We will guide them.
Yes, they'll be in touch with you.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot.